I'm Johnny DeRolla, host of TYT University and The Common Room, and also the first ever winner of The Experts. But this week, I'm an expert at guest hosting.
I'm an office manager, but I'm an expert at the league.
I'm a screenwriter, but I'm an expert in the Qing Dynasty.
I'm a television producer, but I'm an expert in the band Blur.
Welcome to The Experts. Our game is played in 4 rounds. In round 1, our experts will answer 10 questions each. We'll start with Danny, our expert on the league. Question number 1. In what town is the FX sitcom set?
Winnetka, Illinois.
That's correct. What trophy is awarded annually to the Fantasy Football League champion?
The Shiva.
Also correct. Who did Jenny replace in the Fantasy League?
Rafi.
3 for 3. Question 4. Pete and his wife separate after his wife throws away what?
His lucky shirt.
What is the fantasy football kid genius who Ruxin brings to the draft called?
I forgot.
The answer is the Oracle. Right. Question 6. Who once drafted Marshall Faulk the year after he retired?
Andre.
That's correct. How does Kevin learn to read lips?
From porn.
Yes, by watching porn. That's correct. Question 8. Yes. Who does Pete ask about LaDainian Tomlinson's status when he sees he's listed as questionable?
Was it Antonio Gates?
It's Terry Bradshaw. What is the last name of the director of every episode of The League?
Schaefer.
That's correct. Your final question for round 1. What is the final game that the 2 worst players compete in called?
The Sacko Bowl.
That's correct, bringing you to 8 for the round. Setting a pretty good bar for the other 2 competitors. Moving on to our second expert, Noreen, in the category of Blur. Your first question. What was the band called before being convinced to change their name in early 1990?
Seymour, after the J.D. Salinger novel.
I did not know that's where it's from, but it's correct either way. Your second question. The title of what song from The Great Escape is an anagram of lead singer Damon Albarn's name?
Dan Abnormal.
That's correct. What Blur song was used in commercials for Pentium microchips and in the film Charlie's Angels?
Song 2?
That's correct. 3 for 3. Question 4. How many CDs and DVDs are included in Blur's 2012 box set?
21.
That's correct. What Blur song appears on the Trainspotting soundtrack?
Sing.
That's correct. 5 for 5. Question 6. What British artist created the cover art for Think Tank?
Don't know. Damien Hirst?
Unfortunately, no. The answer is Banksy. Question 7. If the street's like a jungle and you call the police, where should you follow the herd?
To Greece.
Down to Greece, a lyric from the song Girls and Boys. Question 8. What British band remixed Girls and Boys for a 1994 single released by Capitol Records?
Pet Shop Boys?
That's correct, bringing your score to 8. What 1993 tour promoting the album Modern Life is Rubbish was named after a lyric in the song Chemical World?
Sugary Tea Tour?
That is correct. And your final question for round 1. Throughout the 90s, Damon Albarn was in a relationship with the lead singer of what British band?
I spent most of my high school career hating this woman, Justine Frischman from Elastica.
That is true. Your hatred was justified because it has put you in first place after this round.
I should just go home.
It's actually unfortunate, not Chris.
I'm going home.
Jerome, our expert on the Qing Dynasty.
I don't know anymore.
You ready for round 1?
Right.
Okay, well, it's coming at you either way.
All right.
Who was the first emperor of the Qing Dynasty?
God, that's hard. It's Shunzhi.
That's correct. What did a 1794 tax protest among peasants in the mountains between Sichuan and Hubei provinces lead to?
Led to reform.
Unfortunately, the answer is the White Lotus Rebellion. Your third question. What Qing Dynasty emperor was the longest-serving emperor in history?
That's Qianlong Emperor.
What was the first Anglo-Chinese war also known as?
Opium War, First Opium War.
That is correct. What series of events, beginning with a railway strike, precipitated the end of the Qing Dynasty?
The 1911 Revolution? I think is what you're looking for.
The Wu Chang Uprising. By what other name is the Yituan movement known?
Yituan movement is the boxers.
That's correct. And extra
Nice.
points for pronouncing it better than I did. Question 7. What woman unofficially controlled the dynasty for 47 years?
Cixi Taiho, the Dowager Empress Cixi.
That is correct. Question 8.
Girl power.
What was the family name of the Manchu emperors of the Qing dynasty?
Isinguro.
That's correct. Question 9. What treaty ended the First Opium War?
Treaty of Nanking.
That is correct. And your final question for round 1. What was the name of the administrative divisions under which all Manchu families were placed?
8 banners. The
That
8 banner
is
system.
correct. Bringing you up to 8 points for the round.